Hey brass players, in this week's video I'm going to be talking about playing our high notes so that we can play above our, if I'm a trumpet player, my G, or above my F if I'm a trombone or a baritone or a tuba player. If I'm a French horn player, it's playing above my G as well. So here we go, and first I just want to show you guys what we're going to be doing today, and then we'll get into it. Now, that's a pattern that I just played on the trumpet, and here I'm going to play the same thing on the trombone. All I'm doing is I'm just going from my lowest note to my highest note, and then coming back down. Then I do the same thing with the next fingering. So now I'm going to put those notes on the board so you guys can see what I'm actually doing. So here is the exercise, and I know it looks crazy, but it's really not. Now, here are three open notes. We have our low C, where we don't press any buttons. We have our G, where we don't press any buttons. And we have our high C, where we don't press any buttons. Then you would come back down to your G and your C. Now, the first exercise is 0 buttons. The second exercise, it looks like the same pattern. We go up the pyramid and down the pyramid, but you just press your second finger for those notes. Then you go down to starting on your, that was B, then you start on your B flat with your first finger, ba, 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 ba. And what you do is you use your lip pressure to go from your low note, which has slower air, to your high note, which has firm lip pressure and fast air. So I want us to do that now. Grab your instrument and let's get going. First, let's just play our low C or our low B flat if I'm a tuba or a trombone or a euphonium player. So let's play our low open note or low first position note. Ready? Now, let's go up to our G and just play that alone. Big breath. And then go really fast air. Aim your air down at the bottom of the mouthpiece. Sorry. Instead of straight, you aim at kind of the bottom of the mouthpiece. And that will help you play your high C. Now, when you're practicing this, it's not going to sound like me. It's going to sound like you're probably going to have a little bit of trouble going from your G up to your C. Remember, don't push into your face or else your lips won't move. Make sure you're having a lot of air in your lungs to help you play that. And then also make sure that your lip pressure is firm right here at the corners of your lips. So, if I'm a trombone or a baritone player, let's talk about you guys. So we have our low B flat, which is first position. I'll show you guys. First position or open. Then we have our F lips. And finally we have our high B flat lips. Now, what I want you to kind of think of is your air should be angling from straight in down. So it's like ba da 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 da. As I go up, my air goes down. As I go up, my air points down. So now what I want us to do is I want us to try this going nice and slow using half notes, and we're going to just do the first part of the warm-up. So this is going to be, if I'm a baritone, tuba, or trombone player, B flat, F, B flat, F, B flat. And if I'm a trumpet or a horn player, C, G, C, G, C. Let's give that a shot. 1, so half notes. So 1, 3, 1. And feel free to take a nice big breath before the high note. Ready? Tap your foot. 2, ready, go. Good job. Now I want you to go back and I want you to try that pattern again along with me. And this is still all the way in first position. We're not pressing any buttons on my instrument. Let me go back to the trumpet so I can show you guys. Ready? Tap your foot. 1, 2, ready, play. Now, if I'm going to actually show you what happens with my lips, you can see that it goes from less pressure, and then you're going to see these muscles right in here get a little firmer as my note goes up. Ready? Like my face muscles are actually doing more work on high notes than it does on low notes. So again, everyone say Make sure that you take your pinky, put it in between your teeth. When you take it out, your teeth should still stay apart. And then you can try buzzing. Just going up and down, that's a good way to help. And then you can try it in the instrument. So now let's go ahead and do the next one, where we're going to start on with our second finger, our middle finger, if I'm a trumpet, like this. Or I'm in second position, which is a couple inches out from first if I'm a trombone player. And it's the same idea. It's the same low C lips air to G lips air to high C lips air, but we just add a button. So I'm going to show you guys what it sounds like for me to play the first one into the second one. You guys can watch. My fingerings. Ready? So it's not really about what the note names are. It's all about the lips and the pattern. So you do first, nothing pressed, and in first position. You go to your second finger, and then I'm going to add this first finger, or third position if you're a trombone. Third position if you were playing here. And it would sound like this. So just to review so far, I'm going to play these first 3 notes. Ready? Big breath. Big breath. Great. So then, once you go down, you come back up. And I'm going to do this really fast just so you guys can see. You're not going to do it this speed. I just want you to show. I want to show you the entire exercise, and you're going to play it a lot slower. And we're always going to land on our do note here. Either my C for trumpets and horns, or B flat for trombones, baritones, and tubas. So, speaking of trombones, let me show you guys what this will look like on the trombone. And again, this time I want you to actually play along with me. I'm going to do the entire pattern going down, and I'm going to play it on the trombone from first position all the way in to second to third right before the bell. Here we go. Ready? Rest. Breathe. Rest. Breathe. Great job. So now I want you to work on playing from your low C, G, high C, or low B flat, F, high B flat, and I want you to work on that your own. So why are we doing this? Well, because I want us to talk about London Bridge is falling down. And to do that, I'm going to erase this half, these two patterns. Now, here we have the beginning of London Bridge. We go G, A, G, F. And what you have here, you have a G, A, G, F. G obviously uses G lips. A uses C lips. So what your lips are doing here, G, A, G, it's the same exact thing as what you're doing here. You're just pressing 1 and 2 on the A. So I want to demonstrate the beginning. Oh, and trombone and baritone players, you guys start on F. Tubas, I'm not writing this out down there just because there's 2 of you and you're really smart and you guys can know the notes yourself. You got this. F, G, F, E flat. So we go from our F lips into our high B flat lips for the G, back down to F, and E flat there. So let me show you guys on trumpet, and I'm going to show you guys nice and zoomed in, okay? Okay, let me go on this side. Ready? And for trombone, it's going to be a little bit more difficult. So, what I heard in a few of the videos was people pressing the right buttons. People were pressing for the A or for the G. You guys were pressing 1 and 2, but you weren't changing your lips. So, this is the correct London Bridge is Falling Down. But what a lot of people were doing is they were accidentally hitting an E here. Was that right? I don't think so. This note has to go up there, so you really want to make sure that you go over your G lips or your F lips there so that you can play successfully. Now, the purpose of this video is to teach you guys a new fun pattern to get yourself warmed up, to help teach you high notes, and to make playing a little bit easier and really get your sound going. Take this video and apply it to any time you play higher than a G in your music, or anytime you play higher than an F if you're a low brass player. So, for instance, we can do something like this. From, what was that? Fanfare Heroica. And now we can continue with teaching these songs. And I think that's the end of the video, guys. So here we go. Just to review, open notes, play above those high G and high C, F lips, and you'll be successful. Have a good week, guys. Bye.